Okay, hi everybody. I'm going to review a bunch of the soaps that my friend Jill Gatwood sent me to look at. And I am not going to pull punches. I'll tell you exactly what I think of them. And if this first bar I'm going to show you is anything like what the rest are, then this is going to be a real treat. The first bar she sent me, well, hey, let me take a second real quick and show you the original wrapping, which is going to be like this bar here. The name of her company is La Roja, I can never say this, La Roja Soap Company. Thank you, Jill. I hope I didn't butcher that too much. La Roja Soap Company, handmade in New Mexico. And when she sent it, as you can see from the box, she wrapped everything in tissue, puts her label on it, and it's wrapped real well. And the first bar I want to talk to you about is her chocolate bar. Now, tell me, that doesn't look like a big hunk of chocolate fudge, because it does. And it smells fantastic. If you just take a look at this, I mean, it may look rough-hewn, but that's okay because that makes this soap look that much more attractive. Jill's a really talented artist. She also does mosaic work with mailboxes and stuff, and they're absolutely gorgeous. So I expect her soap is going to be darn near perfect. And this feels like a chocolate bar. Oh man, it smells like it. You would not believe this. This is a bar I would love to share with anybody. And a little bit, I'll show you how it suds up. We're going to get through all the bars. So the first bar I've looked at and opened is her chocolate fragrance oil bar. It's got coffee grounds, brewed coffee water used for the lye, and dark chocolate cocoa powder mixed in here. And man, this is some really good stuff. So you should go to her site and order a bar of this alone. If you know anybody that's got a chocolate problem, this is the bar to get them. I'm telling you right now. Her next bar that she sent me was the Woodsy. And it has I can smell a little coconut. I've still got the chocolate in my nose here, but it's a big nose too. But it's really smells good, and you're seeing it just as I am. It's the first time seeing it. Again, these are wrapped really nicely. I like the way she's done this with her soaps. Hope I'm getting this in frame. But this is her Woodsy soap. Oh, look at that. That is, I love her stamp. This is evergreen mica and titanium dioxide swirled, cedar fir, and other woodsy scents. And I don't mind telling you, oh, it smells good. That is a good smell on there. Beautiful bar. Jill, you outdid yourself with this. Again, I love the stamp. This fits really well in your hand, as you can see. So this is going to be fun to soap with. We'll check that one out too. So that's our Woodsy scent. The next one in the box that she has sent me is mangosteen. I have no idea what a mangosteen is. I know it's some kind of mango. So, and maybe someday I'll get to eat one. I'm a foodie, so I've got to learn. This is another nicely wrapped bar, Jill. Again, with your store label on the front. Really nice. And, ooh, now that is a pretty bar of soap. Look at that, guys. Man, that would sell in a heartbeat. Let me smell this. Oh, yeah, it's got a fruit smell to it. Nice little twinge of citrus. This is a gorgeous bar of soap too. I mean, seriously, I like the way the rough feel of it. Again, her soap bars are just perfect for your hand, and it's gorgeous. I would seriously love to. I would buy that in a store. No two ways around it. Good job on this, Jill. I can hardly wait to lather up with this. Okay, our next soap is charcoal facial soap. Now, we all know what this is going to look like. Don't you love the way she wraps these? And notice her ingredient label is nothing super sophisticated. She just handwrites her ingredients on these and slips them in with the bar. This is charcoal, tamanu oil, lemongrass, and it's a Soap Queen RX. I'm not sure what that is, Jill. You'll have to fill me in. But this is her charcoal facial. I think it's charcoal. Yeah, charcoal facial bar. And it's unscented, of course. It's got a really nice, it does have a pleasing smell to it. I'm going to be interested in seeing how this soaps up. Now, I don't know what it's going to do as far as the lather's concerned. We're going to find out. But tell me, you guys, wouldn't that sell sitting on your shelf in your stores? I think it would. I could see selling this easily. Again, another bar, sits great in your hand, and I bet it suds up beautifully. We'll find out. So, the next soap in here is, again, this is going to be, I'm not sure which one this one is. Oh, question mark, mystery soap. So let's see if we can't crack that mystery. First, we'll get it open. Oops, sorry, Jill, I'm messing up your wrapping here, but ooh, that's a pretty, look at that. Now that is a really nice looking bar of soap. I'm doing this by myself, so I can't pull a close-up in here without destroying everything. But look at the tops, and this is great. Jill, it's a beautiful piece of soap. I'm not sure what I'm smelling. It's kind of an orange citrusy smell to it. I could be wrong, but I don't have the best scent descriptors in the world. I'm not a perfumer, but it is good. And let's look what the ingredients say. Nothing special, but I love the design. Oh, come on, that's great. Jill, this is an outstanding bar of soap. I mean, look at that. That would look good on a sink. I would be proud to use that. Okay, let's get to the next one. Oh, this is what I'm smelling in here. This is the citrus, her citrus soap. And good color for her wrap. Oh, look at that. That looks gorgeous. Ooh. Oh, yeah. God, that smells like Tang. I swear to God, it smells like Tang. And it smells good. That's obviously a soap for astronauts. We'll see how far into space it gets us. Hold on. Let's see. This, he says, needs 2 weeks to cure, so I can't test this one yet. Best tallow and other ingredients. Orange peel Sibilla is the scent, also plus tenfold orange essential oil. She's got Brazilian clay and calendula petals. That's what we're seeing in here. And she says she tested this. Yeah, I can see where she tested it. And this is going to be an awesome soap to use. Look at that, guys. And that is one of the better citrusy smelling scents I've had. It's got such a, it's just, you smell it, and it's like high notes of citrus in there, which is great. I really like that. Outstanding bar, Jill. And let's get the last bar of soap here. This one is coconut hemp. All right. Again, peel off the label. Get that open. Oh, what an outstanding looking bar of soap. First of all, her stamp again. That is really cool. I love the thin lines. It'd be nice if I could get that successful to work for me. But this is really gorgeous. And let's see what this one has in it. What did I do with that list? It didn't come with one I can see. Yep, don't see it. Again, this one was the coconut hemp. So we know it's got coconut. We know it's got hemp in it. You can smell the coconut in it, but it's not overpowering. And I can't smell it. I can smell the soap, and then I smell the coconut. This is a cool looking bar. Now, that would look good on a store shelf. It absolutely would. It's not only artistic looking, but very natural, nice and rustic. This is an attractive bar soap, and makes me think of being outdoors and camping, or doing something woodsy like chopping down a tree nobody wants, a tree that's dangerous for people, so it should be cut down. Okay, I won't cut down a tree. I'll chop a log that's already down. How's that, folks? At any rate, La Roja Soap Company. This is an outstanding looking bar of soap. Let's see, one other thing in here. Oh, she sent me some rose kaolin clay to try. And this got a nice rose scent to it. This is very smooth. I use kaolin clay in my soaps to help hold the scent and give a silky feel to the soap itself, as well as I use silk for that as well. This is good. La Roja Soap Company. I'll put the address on the end of this video for you. So let's clean things up here for a second and put these next to each other. Okay, we're back, and this is the collection of soaps that Jill Gatwood sent to me. And again, favorite bar so far is this chocolate. This is like an outstanding bar of soap, guys. Seriously, I have a nurse friend who is a chocoholic, and I got to make one of these, or I'm going to have to send her some from Jill, because this would drive her right around the bend. She's even got a sign in her office that talks about chocolate, how addicted she is. So this would be perfect for her. And I think anyone, excuse me, I get all choked up talking about soap, obviously. Anyone who uses or gets this bar, you're doing yourself a huge favor. Okay. Then we have our other collection, and I was dumb enough to forget to put a label with everything. This was her Woodsy soap. Gorgeous looking piece of soap. Love the soap stamp. That is really something. And all these soaps would look good on a shelf in a store, and even better on your bathroom sink. So I would suggest heavily contacting her about buying these. This is a gorgeous piece of soap too. I like the color combination and the look of this one. This is really nice. This is the facial bar. This activated charcoal. Very plain bar, simple. You see this, you automatically think this will make your skin look really good. This is the one I think is like, Jill, you undid it yourself. This is so simple and so elegant looking at the same time. You did an outstanding job of this, and you should be proud of that soap. This one is next to my favorite to the chocolate, and the reason why, this is the hemp soap. Not only do I love the stamp, I just like the look of this bar. And again, all of her bars of soap are really built for your hand. There's nothing worse than a soap bar that's too big and you're fumbling with it, trying to figure out how to work with it. This is just the perfect size. So Jill, you've done an outstanding job here. And again, I can recommend all these soaps to everybody, but the chocolate, by far, this is the bomb. This is the one that if you give this to your girlfriend, you're going to get lucky. If you give it to your boyfriend, he's going to try and eat it, trust me. I mean, it even feels and looks like something you would bite. So, guys, you need to look at these. That's La Roja Soap Company. Okay, everybody, the first soap I'm going to use is the chocolate soap, because, God, it smells good. Look at the size of those bubbles there. It's got a really, large bubbles. Love the feel. Look, you can see how smooth and silky this is. Look at this. Look at the trails it's leaving on the soap surface. That is a really nice bar of soap. Jill, this feels really good. I got to find a place to put this down now. But, yep, this is a great feeling bar of soap. It's got a little bit of coffee grounds in it, so that feels nice for exfoliation, but they're not like killing it. So it's a good feel on your skin, and I can fully recommend this soap. Alright, so our next bar of soap is the beautiful purple and orange looking soap. And this, oh man, the scent is coming out really nicely right now. Oh yeah, and look at the feel here. And look here, here we go. Let's look at the bubbles that are coming off of this. Big, beautiful soapy bubbles. Yep, anyone who buys this soap would be very pleased with this. And it's definitely, I'm going to let this sit here a second and rinse my hands. One of the things I like to do when I use one of these soaps is feel my skin after, and this has got a very smooth feel on it. You can't feel it, but trust me, it's not like to your typical soap. This really feels good on the skin. So I'm not sure if her formulation is totally the same for each bar, but this does feel good. And I can feel the benefit of the clay in here. That's a good job on that, Jill. What we're going to do is the hemp bar. Dying to try this because I love the look of this bar. And let's see, now this has got a little stronger lather, if you can see, and The bubbles aren't as big, but that's okay because the lather's making up for that. And there you go. Look at that right there. That's the kind of lather you'd love to have coming off of your soap. And this is the hemp bar, and I think it's going to be an outstanding bar. Good job on this, Jill. I like this a lot. I hope you guys can appreciate how good this bar looks. This would be money right here in your store. The chocolate bar and this bar themselves together is money, I'm telling you. So let's go to the next bar and try that out. Okay, now this is the special bar that I like with the angle on it. This is like an elegant looking bar all in of itself. And notice that she's using natural clays here for this. Not a lot of really special micas, which is excellent. This takes some work to do. Nice white. This clay is doing its job of coloring and giving us this really, really nice, rich feel. And look at those bubbles. Good lather and big bubbles. That's the kind of bar most people would want to use. And it lathers really easily. All of our soaps so far have pumped up real fast. So you couldn't ask for better. And I would recommend this bar as well. That looks cool. That would look awesome sitting on a store shelf. But it would even look more awesome in your kitchen or on your sink or in your friend's hands as a gift. So this is a great looking bar, and it washes really well. And just like the other bars, I get this really creamy feeling on my hands. Silk, the clay is doing this, but it doesn't feel slimy like clay normally does. Alright, we're on to the next bar of soap, which is the woodsy one. This is green and white. The scent's coming up fast. Nice woodsy scent. And again, this is a smaller bubble lather, but longer lasting lather, or heavier lather than the others. And this feels good. This is a good guy soap, okay? This is something you could give a guy that would love. Or a female who goes out and chops wood and rides motorcycles. Can't imagine who does that, but still, this is a great bar of soap. It feels good. Again, same deal with the soap after feeling. Not slimy, just smooth. This is a silky bar, and I really like this. I could recommend this wholeheartedly to people. This would look good on a store shelf. These are great looking bars of soap. We're going to try the facial soap, the one I told you about. Again, this is a black bar of soap and with activated charcoal. Let's see what we got here. Oops, sorry, I got one of my wife's hair stuck in my hand. Alright, let's do this. This feels good. Yep, this is going to do the job. I mean, take a look at this. Smooth feeling. This is supposed to be for facial activated charcoal. It's got a little bit of exfoliation ingredients in it, but it's nothing that it would bother your skin. It would feel really good, actually. And sorry about this. I got one of my wife's stray hairs here on the soap, and I'm going to really give this one a test. If this was on my face, this would probably feel good. Look at the lather, folks. How could you not want this? This would be a good bar for facial cleansing. There's no two ways around it. Again, I could actually recommend this soap as well. Now, I don't use a facial bar because they just don't make a facial bar that can work magic. If they did, it'd be perfect for me. But you ladies, this would be something you'd want to look into. Taking a pause, now we're using this bar right here with the calendula petals inside of it. Assess the leather. Give it a couple swirls. And you can see here, God, yeah, it's a big soap bubble. Look at that. Couldn't ask for better. This is an outstanding bar of soap, too. I like the feel of the calendula petals coming through the soap. Perfect size, easy to wash with. Nice and silky and smooth feeling. This is what I'm looking for in a bar of soap. And my hand feels nice and soft, not like it's covered in some kind of grease, which is good. You did a good job on these soaps, Jill. You got to be proud of these. This looks good. Hey, folks, and the smell, citrus bar, the smell coming up here is excellent. It's just bouncing all around the sink and then popping up in my face. It is really good. I could recommend this bar as well. So I've got, let's see, 2, 4, 6, 7 bars of soap I got to try out by Jill Gatwood of La Roja Company in New Mexico. And I got to tell you, she did a good job with these soaps. Now, I want you to know this woman is a great artist too. She has these wonderful mosaic mailboxes. You have to see them to believe them. So look up Jill Gatwood and mosaic mailbox. You'll see them and you're going to go, wow. So she's an accomplished artist, and this soap is like just an extension of this woman's skill set. So I would suggest you look at these, try them out. I think you would enjoy them just as much as I am right now. And I could recommend her soaps. And even though I make soaps, I consider her stuff kind of a next level thing. So there's something for me to aspire to, and I hope you like the video. See you later.